Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Local Pros in this little lead up series to Canadian Nationals. With me today, I have a couple from Ontario who I haven't had on the show before, so it'll be great to talk to them. Um, Most recently, they have played the Lake Ontario Open, which played 2 out of the 3 courses that will be featured in Nationals. So, with me today, I have Ms. Jess Goulet and Mr. Bryan McDonald. Welcome.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Thanks for coming on, guys. Really appreciate it. So just 2 weekends ago, you guys competed in Lake Ontario Open, which featured Newcastle, Cedar Creek, and Haute Goat. Both of you getting to play 2 of the 3 courses you'll be playing for Nationals, as P15 was not part of this event, but I
Go.
believe is on both of your dockets.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys get a chance to play up
I
there?
was just gonna say the women play Newcastle
Yes.
for.
I would say you both got two out
Oh,
of
but
three.
not Cedar Creek, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. And P15, gotcha. Yeah,
Josh is on
he
it, all right?
knows. Yeah.
I double checked because I know Jess is basically playing the same layout I am at MA2.
Right.
I think you play blues as opposed to whites.
Yes, for blues for Oko.
No Cedar Creek.
Hoko, I
No,
think
no Hoko.
also possibly P15.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Sorry, other screen. Keeping track of the
You're
layouts.
good.
The benefit of being on a computer. So just coming off of, I believe, 2 straight wins in 2 straight tournaments, with Tournament Capital Open out in BC and Lake Ontario Open here, riding a pretty good, or coming on a pretty big high into Canadian Nationals. How are you feeling about your game right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. I feel like I worked really hard on getting my backhand up to scratch over the winter, and seeing some results with these tournaments. And my forehands obviously been helping out a lot. Still trying to keep improving that, but yeah. So everything's really come together this season. I feel like I donated a lot of money back last season, so it's kind of neat to make some of that back. But yeah, it's been good, and I'm stoked for nationals. Do have to get out to P15 though, between now and then. I feel like I only played that in the spring for the first time, and that was a tough tournament for me. So, oh, you remember the? You remember me landing on the tee of 16, or anyway?
13. You land on hole 3.
I feel like you followed us for that hole. And I actually,
Yes,
yeah.
Well, I think your dad was spotting on hole 18, so I think
Yeah.
you might have thrown over to hole
3.
three's tee.
Yeah.
Made it back actually for par with a thumber, so actually probably one of my proudest moments, followed by my not so proudest moments, but there you have it.
Well, it's funny because I think the first time I met Bryan might have been at Natsats at P15, with
Yeah.
the double thumber on 18, when you were stuck in the woods on the left.
That might have been it. Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
So I guess thumbers in hole 18 for you two.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so. Hopefully not
Um,
not at nationals.
Yeah. Hopefully won't need it.
Bryan, you've also been, I guess, always a bridesmaid this year. It seems a lot of second places.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Looking forward to hopefully breaking that curse for nationals.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough field to break that curse, but you know, you can play the best and try and give, a run for your money and hopefully succeed. If I came into the top 5, I'd be absolutely stoked. Um, Finishing first, I don't know if with the people that are out there, it's definitely far fetched, but sometimes you can get lucky.
I know Daryl's done a lot of work on Haute Goat this year, after the tournament after the RIP tournament last fall. I haven't had a chance to see it yet, so I'm curious as to your take as to what your thoughts are on the design changes that he's made this year.
Yeah, No, there's definitely a couple new holes that are good for the change. Um, like hole 5, I found it's a much tougher hole, but it is also the lines are much better than what it was before, where you're just kind of like throwing over top of everything.
Yeah, I feel like last year it was like a risky hole and you didn't have a clean way through it. You just had to go for it. Now this year it's risk adverse. So if you want to run it and be risky and try and go for birdie, you may or may not get punished, but there is a safe route as well, which I like. Because last year I feel like it was just either you're going to blow up the hole or you're going to come out with a par. This year you have the choice.
And last year I found was a lot of like, okay, you got past the Mando, now everyone's like just going over the top.
Yeah.
That's yeah. So they
Like
kind of took it's similar as in going through the Mando, but after the Lou, there's definitely going to be no more going over the top because they're probably going to be putting a second Mando in, and you have to go down the fairway, and the fairway's quite tight, so it makes it challenging to have a clean shot off your second, and you know it'll be it's a tough birdie. Getting a birdie there would be, you know, it would be really good for sure.
What did you think of the triple Mando on hole 10?
It was cool, very good. I liked the way Vincent put it together. It looks awesome. It makes the hole definitely tougher. You got to really push the left side kind of closer to the hazard to kind of have more of a look at it. But yeah, they did a very good job on the hole and also eliminates the over the top kind of throw. And I feel like that's kind of the theme they're trying to take out is play the fairway, not the over the top bombing throw that, you know, not everyone can do it, but when you do have it, it's a basic cheat code.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to split this off because you're playing different courses for the tournament. So, Jess, Newcastle, had you played it before this Lake Ontario Open and I guess this year's Forefathers event?
No, this was my first time out. Like the Newcastle event. What was that?
Forefathers.
Oh, the Forefathers. Yeah, that was my first time at ever playing Newcastle.
And what do you think of the course?
I think it's so cute, and actually, Kat said it perfectly. It's very charming. A lot of thought has gone into it. I love the aesthetics of the course. But with that being said, it is cute. So it isn't like very challenging in the sense that you're bombing shots and shaping shots. You're more so poking and praying for a couple of them. And but I still love it. It's one of my top favorite courses just because of how sweet it is, and I think it really plays to the forehand game, which I'm all about. So I do think it'll be one of the easier of the courses for nationals, and I'm a bit surprised it's part of our repertoire. But yeah, I still really enjoy it as a course.
And Bryan, you're playing Cedar Creek, which is not which I know has gone through some redesigns this year as well.
Yeah.
And I hear they've put in like good baskets now.
Yeah.
Because I think last year you had some hand-me-downs from a closed course that were a little on the janky side.
Okay.
Nothing against the course owner, but I know
Yeah,
they've put in some newer stuff now, which is good to see. What's your take on that course?
Yeah, like this year was the first time I ever played it. We went out with a group of us for Canada Day to do like a nice fun event, and you know, I think it's a very good course, especially for the MPO level. It's very challenging. You got to throw far shots, and you got to hit the landing zones. There were a little bit of like lineage that was like OB lineage that was kind of a little rough over the loo. We spoke to Daryl and Dan and I'm sure those won't come into play, as we had 6 provisionals on my card alone that couldn't really determine if it was OB or, so that stuff was, it's the reason why they did dilute was to have this situation
Mhm.
come through and not be struggling with this when the actual tournament matters, because it's a new course, and there's a lot of new lines, um, and yeah, the course plays really nice, and it is a beautiful property, um, and I'm super excited to play it again because I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a great course.
Now, before I let you guys go, do you have anything coming up between now and Canadian Nationals that you're looking forward to? Excited to play?
Yeah, we have Eddyville coming up in 2 weeks. So that'll be our first A tier since TCO. I'm pretty stoked about that. We haven't actually made it out there in 3 years.
They're really hot summer. I think it was like 2 years.
Yeah, that one
Maybe
traumatized us a bit.
Yeah, it was like a really gross year.
Yeah, really hot.
It was like 45 every day.
But yeah, so excited to give that a go again. And then that's
Then
it.
we are doing CCR, the Victoria long weekend.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
that'll be nice.
In Michigan. Yeah. We never played the course yet, so
we've never actually played a tournament in the States ever.
No.
So looking forward to that.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy it. I think it's being run by my sponsor, Great Lakes. So I hope you have a great experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Sure,
we're excited for it.
Yeah.
Other than that, anything you're looking forward to specifically in terms of off-course stuff during nationals?
Crokinole.
Yeah, Crokinole.
We'll be firing up the Crokinole.
Crokinole tournament and the longest drive event. Yeah, Daryl was kind of giving us some insights. No spoilers, but something about a moving vehicle as a T-pad. That sounds pretty sweet. Hopefully that does come to be. So yeah, a lot of events, even a putting contest.
Putting and
look forward to a
glowy event.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just Daryl's weekends are always a bunch of fun. We did the Cultivate Festival. It was like a non-sanctioned tournament. It was just color divisions, and it was at Oak Goat. So everything, and the RIP last year, they're always really fun events with all the added value. So always look forward to it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys again. Hope you guys keep well and look forward to seeing you at some point, even though our divisions don't seem to overlap.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll get to see you at some point during nationals.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Will you be at Eddyville?
I will not be at Eddyville. I've got wedding that weekend.
All right. Well, then we'll see you at nationals.
For sure. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Josh.
No problem. Thank you.